Ross, how's Stephen Hill looking?
Yeah, he's unlikely. Like,
He did pretty well to play through the pain then against Richmond, pretty gutsy.
oh yeah, it was a good performance, but we moved on from it, and we're really been trying to get him up this week. I was really expectant. It sort of looks unlikely at this stage, so he's doing a bit of work back at the club, and I'll check in when I get back, and if not, we'll pick someone else to try and do the job. Yeah.
Do you name him then at this stage to give yourself another chance, or do you?
Oh, look, we'll go back and have the final match committee, and look, if he was not to play, I don't think I've played too many games over recent years, so yeah, if I didn't think he was going to play, I wouldn't name him.
Is it his ankle, Ross, or a calf, or what is it?
Yeah, he's tweaked his ankle.
And that, how big a loss would that be with 4 changes, say, coming into a Bombers game? Is that a lot for you?
Well, it's about 20% of the team. So
sounds like a lot. It does sound like a lot.
But at the end of the day, it's plenty of opportunity for everyone, and as I said, really getting to know the list, and we've got some good performances in the waffle. And I'd like to think we're picking people that are performing, and we did that last week, and Roger come in and really held his end up, and Lockie Neal's been doing okay, John Griffin come in, so yeah, we're really expecting that whoever we pick executes the job for the team.
Your form coming in is better than theirs, but do you take much out of their last... It was a bye, yeah. There's, against Sydney the last quarter, they showed a bit though. Do you think they might turning the corner a bit for those? They had a couple
well,
back.
I'm not really here to talk about Essendon, but what I can say is their form's rock solid. I think they've lost 3 games, collecting a total of 2 goals or something like that. They had 73 entries. I think if you have 73 entries, you're not really out of form, are you? And they had lots of shots on goal, so 73 entries almost world record pace. So they come over, expected. Their win-loss is really strong. We clearly are the underdogs in this, but we come out of our victory with some belief in what we're doing, and we're really expecting to come out and perform at a high level.
In terms of replacing Stephen Hill, not that you get the same sort of play, but do you go like for like in terms of, do you need a little bit of pace to replace him? So
yeah,
Walters,
it's a good point. So Valentine's, Walters we'll talk about, and you've got Pitt as well. You've got a few. Nick Lower's performing quite well down there. Paul Duffield performed quite well. So we've got a range of options that we need to work our way through over the next 5 or 6 hours before we name our team.
Is Morabito just still a little bit away? Would you like to see him a bit more?
Well, we won't pick him this week, so it means he's a little bit away still, and we've certainly got opportunity every time he trains and plays to impress us, and he's really building. We had a fantastic sort of sit down yesterday and mapped out his next few weeks, and but it can all change really quickly on a really strong performance. So look, he could be selected next week. There's no doubt about that.
Are you being super conservative with him, or are you waiting for him to play well?
He played his first full game in about 700 days, so I'd say let's just deal with the facts.
What are
they? Yeah, no.
So 700 games out, and I just think he played 2 builds, so I think he went, without giving too much away. But we all know he had 3 hiccups off Rico, and as a second-year player, it's significant. And then he had 3 hiccups with that reconstruction, some complications. That was unfortunate for a special young player, and he's held himself together emotionally really well. And then when he did get back, because he'd missed so much, he's such a powerful athlete. He had the quad injury, which put him behind another 3 weeks. So we're really doing the right thing by Anthony there. So you can term it conservative, but it's really playing what's in front of us. And he's such a big part of our long-term plan at this club that we want to bring him in, and when he comes in, we want him to stay in. So we're really expecting that you'll see him push for senior selection over the next few weeks. I suppose just not protective of Anthony, but just want to be really considered with him. So because stories, as we know, can just get away, and headlines can just take things where we don't need to go. So I think I just want to really clearly put where he's at. But certainly he could play senior football next week, because it'll be 2 full games, it'll be 4 games back. But it's about him walking down the race, knowing that he's ticked every box and that he can compete at AFL level.
Ross, you're 50-50 at home. Is that just a case of running some strong opponents at home, or do you need to address?
No, I don't think it's anything about the ground, but certainly out of those losses, we're in most of the games. except the second half against Hawthorn. And it's been our consistency. The third quarter against Carlton really cost us. You know, the second quarter against Adelaide really cost us, and so we're looking for consistency of effort and performance. But out of those losses, we took some really good learnings, and we feel we implemented a fair bit of that against, you know, it started against Adelaide and then continued on against Richmond. So what we'd like to do is bring, you know, the effort and the method that we brought against Richmond and a fair bit against Adelaide right from the start to the end against Essendon, because that's what's going to be required. But we'd like to, you know, obviously, you know, that home ground, win them at home, we're 50-50. But again, we want to try and turn it into a strong advantage.